Show me the money.
We are Team Brunner. Our challenges today were to raise awareness of the Denis Theatre and increase community participation for their renovation project. To meet these goals, we focused on promoting the Denis Theatre's advertising, public relations, and community engagement strategies. Our new tagline, focusing on these objectives, is one theater, one community, endless possibilities. This has been the driving force behind our plan of action.
I've always been dependent on the kindness of strangers.
Hi, I'm Lydia Stein, and I will talk to you about community engagement. As one of the core values of the Denis Theatre Foundation is community vitality, we saw community engagement important in raising awareness and increasing participation in the project. A way to involve the community is through outreach events. One event idea is South by South Hills, playing off the popular South by Southwest Festival. This event includes a student film competition at the high school level and provides an opportunity to partner with local musicians, artists, and businesses to sponsor the program. By focusing the event around arts and film, we are supporting the mission and vision of the foundation to enrich and educate the community through distinctive and engaging programs.
3.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Hi, I'm Frank Maxich, and I'm going to be talking to you about our advertising plan. We realize that you have a lack of resources and also a lack of volunteers, which makes it extremely important for us to develop a cost-efficient advertising plan. One way of doing this would be to hold an assortment of contests, one in specific being a movie poster contest, where fans and members of the community are encouraged to recreate their favorite movie poster in any likeness that they choose. Another contest that we have also been thinking about would be an Instagram short, in which fans will recreate their favorite movie lines from famous movies. This will be a way to bring in the community as well as create awareness. The more people that we get involved, the more people that eventually will be able to donate and thus have the Denis Theatre flourish.
Hello, I'm Austin Richter.
And I'm Christy Hartman, and right now we're going to be talking about the visuals.
Well, as a part of the campaign, we suggest certain print collateral, the first of which involves using the front of the Denis Theatre itself. We suggest using the glass windows and doors to house large-scale prints visually displaying the 4 core values of the Denis Theatre Foundation. We feel that these 4 values visually displayed on the face of the building itself will serve as a quick representation and definition of what the Denis Theatre currently is and strives to continue to be for the Mount Lebanon community. In addition to these 4 banners, we also suggest displaying the Foundation's branding and the new tagline, one theater, one community, endless possibilities.
As an extension of the 4 banners, there will be a series of flyers, direct mailers, and pledge cards that could be sent out or on display at events that the Denis Theatre would be involved in. This would help gain recognition of the Theatre Foundation and its purpose, as well as help receive donations and volunteers to help with future events.
What we've got here is a failure to communicate.
My name is Raina Haas. And I'm Carrie Mano, and we'll be discussing the social media and public relations strategies for the Denis Theatre Foundation.
Social media should be utilized in a manner that is consistent, clear, and relevant to the Denis Theatre. The Denis Theatre should strive to create a two-way flow of communication with its followers over all social media platforms. This will help foster a united online community and engage the public for support of the theatre. Ideas for optimal social media outreach include the utilization of hashtags in Twitter and Instagram posts, reply and live tweets and Facebook posts to spark conversation between followers, creating Facebook events with sponsors, and revive the old Denis blog to provide renovation updates and lengthy content to followers.
For public relations tactics, we recommend contacting various reporters to increase awareness and garner interest for volunteers. With Mount Lebanon having an official community magazine, the South Hills having a community newspaper, and local TV and radio stations like KDKA and WESA nearby, the Denis Theatre Foundation has access to many outlets they can't afford to miss. To promote awareness within the community, board members and volunteers will attend local events, such as the Farmers Market on Wednesdays in Mount Lebanon, where they will set up booths containing information, promotional items, and email lists for newsletters and volunteer signups for the Denis Theatre Foundation.
I'm Jessica Cola, and thank you for listening to our presentation and for the opportunity to work with Brunner and to support and raise awareness for the Denis Theatre Foundation.
I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship.